Starting with tip number 1. Deal 1v1. While fighting with a squad or dealing with more than one enemies, always try to separate them. Or try to hold such position from where only one player can enter. And then you can deal 1v1 to clutch them all. Winning 1v1 is the most important step of clutching. Just deal with one enemy at a time, knock him and then focus on other one. Instead of thinking about the whole squad, just think about one player whom you gonna knock next and keep repeating the process till you finally clutch them all. Tip number 2. TPP advantages. Sometimes your enemies start chasing you. Then in this situation take the use of TPP so that you can knock and finish them right away. This way you can surprise them because they didn't expect you to stand there. Tip number 3. Hard scope. When you confidently predicted the position from where your enemy will come from, just hard scope in there because this is a sure shot kill. Tip number 4. Master throwable. Learn to throw the grenades and clusters accurately, as it can give you a lot of kills. And it will also help to make your enemies panic during fights. When you use grenades at any range, timing is most important. If you threw it early it will bounce away. And if you threw it late, it will explode in mid-air before reaching your targets. Tip number 5. Take cover. When fighting 2 players at a time, don't expose yourself by coming out from the cover. Use anything as your cover, doesn't matter if it's any rock or building. This will give you upper hand during fights. Tip number 6. Give no time. When you successfully damaged your opponents, then you should not give him any time to get his health back by healing up. Just rush immediately and send him back to lobby. Tip number 7. Avoid open fights. When you spotted a squad in the open area, do not start your fight right there. Just look for any possible cover nearby. And then engage the fight in a secure way. This way there are highly chances of winning the fights. Tip number 8. Drop shot. Drop shot is a very effective movement during 1 versus 1 fights. The enemy never expects it. And when you do, it gives lots of advantage because you are immediately out of the enemy's line of sights. Doing this will make the enemies miss most of their bullets. Tip number 9. Pre-fire. Never underestimate the power of pre-fire. It can make you win any fights if you master the pre-fire technique. Whenever your opponent rushing on you, always start pre-firing 1 second before he enters your zone. This will catch them in your pre-fire and kill them instantly. Tip number 10. Headshots. While using assault rifle or any sniper rifles, try to connect your more shots at the head of your enemy, as it deals more damage than body shots. This will sure kill them instantly. Tip number 11. Higher ground. Always try to hold higher ground than your enemies because that gives lots of advantage during fights. This will also provides better vision of your surroundings. Tip number 12. Game sense. Use your sixth sense to analyze the situation of the game. Study game mechanics and systems. Develop a deep understanding of the game's core mechanics, abilities, and strategies. This knowledge will help you anticipate opponent actions and make more informed decisions. Tip number 13. Crosshair placement. When you are using an automatic shotgun, your crosshair placement is so important. Because aim assists don't work with shotguns. You need to aim right on the body to kill them. Tip number 14. Backup. Provide a proper backup to your teammates, especially when they are knocked. Don't just play a selfish game. Revive them or recall them whenever they need it. Always play together and play like a team. Tip number 15. Kinetic armor tip. While using kinetic armor, use the continuous jump method to maintain your movement speed. With this trick you can move much faster than with normal kinetic movements. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like this. See you guys in the next video. Peace.